Hello, it is me, Mrs. B. I am on day 20 of my 30-day carnivore challenge. It's been good. Still really no problem since the other day. And I am really doing okay with it. I did see, I think it was the carnivore doctor that put boiled eggs in pickle juice. I love pickles. I know on keto you can have pickles. On carnivore, I would not think you could. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I bought some pickles for the juice, but I love the pickles. So I've got to make a decision. Am I going to stay strict carnivore for this 30 days? I hate to just throw out the pickles. Do you have any ideas what I could do with the pickles and not eat them? Because I don't want those pickles. It's not that I have to have them or that I need them, but boy, they sound good. But I think the eggs in that would be good too. I mean, without the crunch, it'd be kind of like a pickle because of the flavor. Anyway, day 20. I haven't eaten yet. I think I told you yesterday what I was going to. I may not have. I ended up having the little, I don't know what they're called, but making a little pocket, like a hot pocket type of thing, out of cheese and pepperoni, and cook that in the oven. And I did not have the little muffin top pan that the Dr. Carnivore had, but I did use, I have some little bitty quiche pans, and I use those. And then I also had she calls it a shuffle maybe, or something like that. It's a shuffle. She calls it a shuffle. I'm not sure why. But it's an egg and some cheese. And, you can put bacon bits in it, which I did. And different little spices in it, which I did. I'm always yawning on these videos. It's fairly late in the evening, and I've had a busy day. Anyway, I made that in that little waffle maker. I went and bought me one just because. And so I had that, and then I just had some extra bacon. And it was very filling. I didn't add any butter to it because there's so much grease and fat, I thought, with the bacon and the cheese. I may have messed up on that, I don't know, but I did not add any extra bacon in it. And I am sorry. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, I was stuffed because I had out of those little waffle things, I ended up using them like bread and made a sandwich out of them with the bacon bits that I had extra. And it was good. It was really good like that. And I thought I had 2 of the other cheese and pepperoni, and it was good. I think if I maybe had not used quite as much cheese and it was thinner, and I let it get crisper, you know how cheese does when you warm it up and then it starts cooling off, it gets crisp. I think that would have been a good idea. I personally like it crispy, and that's one of the things sometimes I can miss, is this certain crispy thing, even though you can get it with a lot of things, I guess, on this, which I haven't really done. So anyway, that's what I had yesterday, and it was filling, and I stayed full. Okay, today I have done great. I have done good. my husband and I went to town, and when we were getting back, I started to feel a little hunger. Well, the carnivore doctor said to put a little salt on your tongue, and of course everybody recommends the Redmond sea salt, and I actually found some in my local United grocery store. Couldn't find it at Walmart, but I could have ordered it online. However, I ran across it, and I have a little bit of it right here, and she said if you have feel a tinge of that hunger, to take a little bit. I have some in here, very little. I don't know if you can see, there's very little in there, and I just put a little bit on my finger, put it on my tongue, and all those little hunger feelings went away. She was right. It's so interesting. And they talk about that Redmond salt being a little better. I don't know what it is. They're right. I think it is better. I don't know why. But anyway, that helped with any kind of a hunger tinge, whatever, hunger pain. What wasn't hunger pain? And also, they've talked about I'm going to say the word wrong, autophagy. And when your body's in autophagy, that's a very good time that you're burning up your fat. And also, that helps with your skin being more elastic. So, if I remember right, don't hold me to that, because I really could have been wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's part of it. And a lot of people do water fasts for a long, long time, and they claim not to have the loose skin. Well, I don't know. I'm hoping this won't be bad. Excuse me. I am so sorry. What else was I going to tell you? I really can't think of what else. I do know what I'm going to have for supper tonight. I am going to have baby back ribs. I found a recipe online for the keto. For the carnivore. I think it'd be for both. Either one. Because there's no sauce on it or anything like that. I did personally put some garlic on it. I don't know how that's going to do. But I have those cooking, and they've been cooking for 2 hours and 15 minutes, I think. So I've got another 45 minutes before they're done, and I have decided to change the time of day that I eat again. The first time I was eating like at 7 o'clock in the evening, being done by 8, and then, going to bed. We go to bed around 10, 11 o'clock. Well, I was getting sick to my stomach through the night, and I don't really know if it had anything to do with the carnivore or not, but I decided to change the time of day I eat so that the food would have more time to digest before I go to bed. So I started eating around 2 or 3. That is a terrible time for me. Terrible time. I am not getting much done. It's taken me too long to fix some kind of a meal. And then by the time I'm done, eating, the day's practically over, and I'm not getting anything done. So I have to change it back. Maybe if I did not work at all, if I was just home, and I'm home all day, but I have a business that I run out of my home. So I don't have time to stop in the middle of the day and cook my dinner. I know maybe there's something I could do to be more prepared, but I want a really good home-cooked dinner on this carnivore challenge. I don't, if I had 2 meals a day, it might be different, but I can't do this midday thing. So I've gone back tonight, starting tonight at 7, trying to have my meal at 7 o'clock. And I will see, I guess, if that's what was causing me to be nauseous in the middle of the night. It stopped when I changed the time I was eating. And that's why I'm curious. However, when you first start, the first week or two, Dr. Ken Berry said to eat till you were full and then push it some. And so I was kind of overeating that first week and a half. Well, this is day 20. I am not doing that anymore. And you know what? I didn't mention this when I was talking about my husband and I going to the store. We walked down the candy aisle with all the candy and all the cookies. I was not tempted at any of that. And what am I? I'm not as much of a sweet eater as I am carbs. Potato chips. But we went down the chip aisle. I didn't have any problem with that either. I did go ahead and pick up some pork rinds. Dr. Carnivore mentioned, that's something else you can do. You can make nachos out of pork rinds. And I made sure that there's nothing extra added to these pork rinds. So that made me happy. I found some that there was nothing added to them, which I don't know if there usually is or not. So anyway, day 20, still going good. I'm still feeling good. I got bit by some kind of spider or something, and I've got bites all over me. I mean, it's kind of weird. I've got 7 on my arm, and then I've got 7 around my leg, around my knee, and those are the bad ones, but they're big. They're big old, let me see if I see the big old bites. Well, there's 7 of them on that arm and 7 on the leg, but I'm using antibiotic ointment. We'll see if it goes away. Don't know where I got them. What else? Aunt Elaine wanted me to show everyone our shirts. And I know this isn't the home free channel, but I'll show you anyway, because some of you I know are home free fans. And we had gone to the concert and we did buy us t-shirts. Isn't that cute? Well, let me get it over here so I can so crooked I can't see what I'm doing, if you really want to know the truth. Okay, this is the home free shirt. Whoops, wait. Road Sweet Road tour, and then on the back it has home free Road Sweet Road tour, and then it lists all their concerts for the end of 2000. I'm going the wrong direction because once again I can't see. 2022 and 2023. We haven't wore them yet. We're waiting to wear them for our next home free reaction, which I don't know when it'll be. We may try to do some tomorrow, but I just don't know. Well, I'm sorry if I've bored you. I've ran on a little bit. I did get the the elephant done, and we sent it off. So we're excited about that. And I think I showed you a blouse not too long ago that I was sending to my granddaughter. Well, I've made a little necklace, a little choker for her. And I think it's so cute because, I grew up in the 60s. Well, I was a teenager in 71. I was 14 in 71, 1971. So I was still young in the 60s. But I got married extremely young. And anyway, so in 69, 70, it's probably in 1970 and 71, I think I wore a blouse like that, is a little peasant blouse, and I wore choker necklaces like this. You just tied them around your neck, like, whoops, trying to, everything's backwards on this video for me. Anyway, it was just a little, choker you wore with your clothes. Well, I couldn't find one, not the way I wanted it, but see, it has that little peace sign on it, and it's on there. It doesn't move, it doesn't come off, and then you just tie it on. But I thought it was really cute, and I'm going to send that to my granddaughter. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but it's supposed to be carnivore comments. So if you want me to quit talking about other stuff, tell me and I will. I'm sorry, I get kind of weird. It's like talking to friends. Anyway, carnivore's good. No complaints. I'm excited to try some new things that I haven't tried. Bought some more salmon today, and I'm looking forward to go continuing with this. We'll see in another 10 days what I end up doing. Thank you. I'll post another one tomorrow. That'd be day 21. And is that a weight day? If you go 21/7, that would be a weight day. So day after tomorrow will be another week, and I will weigh again after that week and tell you what I have lost in 3 weeks. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.